G'day and welcome to another pen review with the Eccentric Electrician. Today I'm reviewing a pen that I got from the Payton Street Pen Company. Obviously this one didn't come in its original box, but you open it up and it's the typical magnetic closure. You have their little bit of pamphlet inside, take out a bit of foam, and it just comes with the pen. This pen is called the Sheaffer Legacy Fantasy. The story behind it is basically the cap and the nib are a Sheaffer Legacy model, and the barrel, I believe, was turned by Franklin Christoph. There are several in the series. There's this orange one, the Fantasy. And there's another blue one, which is a very similar material, but obviously made out a blue colour. I believe the Piper ballpoint pen that I reviewed was made out of the same material. It's quite a nice acrylic, looks quite good, and a nice bit of iridescence in it. Then there's another one with multiple colours, and that one looks quite nice as well. So a bit of a rundown. It's a typical Sheaffer pen, so you've got a little bit of a square end on the cap there. You've got your Sheaffer clip with the white dot on top. It's quite a nice springy clip. Got a bit of strength there, so I wouldn't be too worried about breaking it. On the sides of the clip, it's got Sheaffer and USA. You got your black barrel comes down to the gold ring here, which looks quite nice. Then you've got your orange barrel, which then tapers down to a bit of a flat point there. It's a push-pull cap, and it does post quite securely and becomes a very nice sized writing pen. This pen is a very good size for me, and I quite enjoy holding and writing with this one. The nib is a Sheaffer inlaid nib. I'll focus in on that. So there you go, it's an 18 carat Sheaffer nib. This one's a fine medium, I'd say. They look quite nice, these inlaid nibs, and I quite enjoy the look of those. Quite easy to clean and maintain, I've found, and works very nicely. It's got a nice wet rider on it. So you unscrew the barrel and you come to one of Sheaffer's proprietary filling mechanisms, which can be pulled out for easy cleaning. Because these are metal, it can be a little bit hard to tell whether you've got ink in there or not. I was looking at that earlier myself. I believe there's some in there still. I've been using this one quite a lot. I don't think you could probably put in any other size converter because it probably wouldn't fit, but you could always give it a try. Also, using this as an eyedropper, I wouldn't recommend it because there's metal here where the threads are for the barrel, so it wouldn't make a very good eyedropper in that instance. Very nice pen. Material obviously is acrylic, and with your gold inlaid 18 carat nib. Flying on aeroplanes, I've found that this one will leak a little bit, but I think that's because it's a wetter nib, but it's quite nice and still fairly usable even on a plane. The measurements, I'll go through the measurements for this pen. The capped length is 137 millimeters. Uncapped, it's 120. Posted, it's 147. The grip diameter down near this section here is 10 mil, and the barrel goes up to 12.5 mil up here. The weight with the cap is a fairly decent 29.5 grams, and without the cap it's 17.2 grams. Quite a nice pen. I found this one really nice to write with, and I've quite enjoyed it. It's one of the smoothest writing pens I've got out of the box, so I can definitely recommend it if you pick one up. The price for these can vary quite a bit, obviously because they're not a brand new pen or commonly available, hence why I got it from Payton Street Pens. They're not marketed anymore as a new pen, but they're quite unique, and I quite like the acrylic look. And so yeah, I thought as soon as I saw it I had to have it. Quite a nice pen, and I'll do a writing sample. Cheers. So this is the writing sample for the Sheaffer Legacy Fantasy. It has a 18 carat fine medium nib. The ink is Noodler's X Feather, and the paper is standard Rhodia. A bit of a writing sample. Oops, jumps over the lazy dogs. A bit of quick scribbling. There was a little tight bit of drying up there, but that was me. I think I turned the pen the wrong way, but it's still quite keeps up very nicely. Flex wise, you can probably push a little bit of flex out of this. As you can see, there's a bit of a difference between these. Wouldn't recommend it as a flex pen. It's just got a little bit of spring to it because it's gold. Wetness. This is quite a wet pen, as you can see. The nib is incredibly smooth. It's a very nice pen to write with. And upside down writing. Does work. And yeah, it does the job. Then it probably gives me an extra fine point, which is quite nice as well. Another one of the things I like about this pen. But yeah, so it's quite a nice writer. You get a little bit of flex here. Very wet. Obviously, you know, each nib will be different. Some you'll find you'll like more than others. And yeah, you can just always change it out if you don't like the specific nib unit that's on it, or you can send it away to get tuned up. So yeah, not too bad. Thanks for watching, and yeah, definitely a pen I recommend if you can find one. Like I said, there's the orange, the blue, and the multicolored, and they all look great, and hopefully all write the same pretty well. Thanks for watching.